Hey guys, it's Ed here, and today's video will be about why Papasha is such a flawed unit, and a quick guide on her. Her first skill attacks a single target. If they have stability bar after attack ends, her robot gains 30% damage buff, and it costs 2 gauge. Her second skill is a self-cleanse, and directs her robot to a selected tile, and attack the closest enemy. After the skill is used, the robot will not move on its own anymore. Her ultimate is also another single target hit. The robot then gains a damage buff based on the enemy's missing HP, up to 60%. The passive is just summoning the robot, and the robot is own AI, it cannot be healed or shielded by regular methods. Her attacks increase the robot's crit rate, and the robot's attacks increase her crit rate. She's a physical DPS, so use the physical set for attachments. Her dupes increase her damage done, and makes using the robot much easier. For her weapon, you can just use her own, very simple. Her gun is good though, especially for Suomi. If you don't have her 5-star SMG, it's a free and cheap option. Attack percent substat and 5-star base attack stat makes her shoot a lot more tankier. Even her weapon sees more usage than her. With the quick guide done, let's talk about her flaws. First of all, why is the robot so ass? For a unit which gimmick is the robot-doll synergy, you want both the robot and doll to be strong and usable. No, her robot sucks. The robot is so squishy. I don't know why devs make the robot unaffected by regular shielding and healing sources. Like, I get the thematics of it. Papasha is the mechanic and she'll repair the robot. But the robot is made of paper and she just dies when enemy sneezes on it. The robot being non-player controllable makes it worse. You know, the game is all about repositioning to safety to avoid damage, but the AI doesn't do that. Its squishy stats and the AI's tendency to put it in danger 99% of the time makes keeping the robot alive a nightmare. Yes, I know there's a fixed key that turns off the AI, but that means it will cost 4 gauge to reposition him every time. Like, it's simply too costly. You are forced to pick between moving the robot or using Papasha skills. Hence, the character that's supposedly robot synergy literally does not have a robot most of the time due to the poor AI and health. Secondly, her being a physical character makes it worse. It is currently the weakest damage type due to the lack of physical related buffs outside of the simple defense down, which elemental damage can be affected too. She won't have any dedicated support soon that increases damage, so we can all cope for a physical rework that will never come. Lastly, her damage is alright at V6. Yeah, you heard me right, V6. To V6 your Papasha, it takes 36 weeks, or 7 months. 7 months of buying out her shards every week to make her usable. She's obviously designed with players V6ing her eventually might. I understand that, but why does it take 6 months or 7 months to max her out? By then, you already have properly invested units to get through most of the tough content. For a supposedly newbie-friendly character, her scaling is not newbie friendly at all. Like, it's not even hard to fix her at all, you know, just make the robot controllable or make the robot duration based summon and just doesn't explode when enemies tickle him. So therefore, she's a flawed unit with an identity that's not even functioning properly. But that's just my thoughts and opinions on her. I don't think she's worth much investment until you V6 her as a filler unit. But what are yours? Feel free to let me know in the comments below and I'll try to reply to all of them.